deadly little spider was sitting by a river trying to figure out a clever way across. When out of the water came the head of an old bullfrog croaking, Charlotte, how you must be lost. Well, you're in luck today, 'cause I'm heading across the way, and over there I got some mighty good wine. So get your ride with me, we'll raise a glass together, and everything will be just fine. No Jeremiah. Well, she said, I'm in your debt, so when I cast my nets, I will bring you all the tastiest of flies. But they didn't get that far, 'cause halfway across the river, she stung that bullfrog right between the eyes. Well, the frog in disbelief just screamed, this will end us both, and realize this inescapable fact. The spider could only smile and say, you knew I was a spider when you offered me a ride upon your back. I said, I'm that cat lying by the stream, and I'm 1 part nightmare, 2 parts dream, and I've been hoping you might come and play with me. Just remember who you are and what you need. Ain't gonna change my nature.
Rock and Roll Resort is spectacular.
Freaking sweet, yo.
It's rocking and rolling.
Pretty fucking sweet. Awesome.
Snake in the grass, thief in the night comes knocking at my door. I hear him sniffing and hissing out that next big score. I smile for me every time and then move behind my back, while every instinct in my body cries out for attack. I'll take my time, I play it cool so he don't know. Camouflage my weapons and then I turn the lights down low. You'll find no quarter in your avarice and lies. Just come on in a little closer still and keep your eyes on the prize, 'cause I'm that cat lying by the stream, and I'm 1 part nightmare, 2 parts dream, and I've been hoping you might come and play with me. Just remember who you are and what you need. They ain't gonna change my nature. How we doing, Rock and Roll Resort? What's happening? For real? It's 4:30 on a Saturday night, and that's the best we can do? Rock and Roll Resort, make some fucking noise around here. Yeah. Your skin, it seemed to glow like amber. Bourbon, whiskey, and you go down smooth like a burning coal. Then there was a bittersweet poison that I never could afford it. So I won't tell nobody about that bottle that I stole, that bottle that I stole. And if I'd have known then what was up ahead, well, I surely would have taken my time in. But I was younger then, and hell bent, and in my prime. You were the storm of the century, and your eye drew me slightly in the wind. So when you stare down the face of a storm like yours, you don't make it out the same way you made it in. You gotta give it up, cause you never thought that you'd be giving in. I want to thank you guys for coming to listen to the Tony Lee Thomas Band. I'm Tony. Y'all give it up for Beau Sasser on the keys. Gonna bring it off one time. The storm of the century, and your eye drew me slightly in the wind. But when you stare down the face of a storm like yours, you don't make it out the same way you made it in. You gotta give it up, cause you never thought that you'd be giving in. Here comes Jenny Porter. She's gonna do a little single with me over here. Downtown, there's a lake made of silver. The bramble and the bush stays golden brown. People from near and far see the water shine cold bright stars as the traffic drives a guardrail wrapped around. Our daddies went down for the fishing. Daddy, let's go. Now they wouldn't even try. The plan had to dump that waste, so they sunk it to the bottom of the lake till all the fish turned into headlights in the sky. Yeah, but you know we had to make a living, and you can't stop. So baby, we kept on counting, and all our money couldn't buy the truth, because we spent it all with our youth in a poison fountain. Climbing to the top of the old gold mountain. Don't let your baby go outside. It don't matter if the sun is shining. Hot rocks coming out of the earth, yeah. Sparks fly as they hit the dirt. And now your baby's homesick and she won't stop crying. You live here, just don't drink the water. We live here cause it don't cost so much. Mist rises up from across the air, put your mask on and you better beware, 'cause you can't look but you can touch. And you know we have to make a living, and you can't stop. So baby, we kept on counting. And all our money couldn't buy the truth, because we spent it all with our youth in a poison mountain. Climbing to the top of the old gold mountain. Climbing to the top of the old gold mountain. All the plans that we put together, all our big business endeavor, crumble and tumble in time. These impatient days and all our fast food ways, will it always be our children who pay for messes that we leave behind? There's a lake made of silver, the bramble in a bush stays golden brown. Well, I've been to the top of the old gold mountain. I hope that I can get back down. I hope that I can get back down from that poison fountain, sitting on top of the old gold mountain. There is only one way to get there in the end, and I don't want to go without you, my friends. No matter who you are, you took your time and you came this far, and still so far to go. Miles and miles to go. Cutting up this humble pie and I hope we get to eat it, 'cause all those who forget their past are bound to to repeat it. There ain't no free will in a dollar bill when you're standing at the bottom of a great big hill, getting tangled in the briars and the heathers. I hope we're stuck together, and maybe we ain't got nothing left to show. I ain't got no place else to go. So if you wanna hear corn, do a little shucking, hopping, mugging, and a lugging, and a ducking down the only road I know. Miles and miles to go. Show. I ain't got no place else to go. But if you wanna hear corn, you gotta do a little shucking. I'll keep mugging and a lugging and a ducking down the only road I know. Miles and miles to go. And I ain't got no place else to go. If you wanna hear corn, you gotta do a little shucking. I'll keep mugging and a lugging and a ducking down the only road I know. Miles and miles to go. The next song I want to play for you guys is a song that I wrote for my little sister when I was away in the army all those years ago, and I was feeling real homesick and I missed my family a lot, so this is one of the first songs I ever wrote. This is called Sister Song. And I want to dedicate it to this little pink unicorn right here. Does she have a name? Boo, what? Boo Bounce? All right, let's talk about it after the show.
Moon bounce.
Moon Bounce. Everybody say hi, Moon Bounce. I'm gonna be honest with you, Moon Bounce's pupils look a little dilated. Mountains were like my childhood, and I still search for your distant birchwood. I'll follow that Hudson River, follow my trail map. If well I can find you, I just might find my way back home. Home, yeah. You are that moon bounce round about twilight. I hear you calling me each and every night. So I stoke up my fire, and I hope you see me burn. You in your skyways, me in my trails and turns. There might be times when we don't know what to do, but you're sister, and I'll always love you. Yeah. Beau, Sasser. Tough, like chewing leather, but it seems easier when we're together. So I'll stoke up my fire, and I hope you see me burn. You in your skyways, me in my trails and turn. Sister, and I'll always love you. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Mountains, they're like my childhood. They had their ups and downs, but it was all good. I want to tell you guys that we just got done recording a new EP at Northfire Recording in Amherst, and our VIP, our MVP of the whole project was playing. He's playing bass tonight. This is Garrett Sawyer over here, y'all. He's also got another handful of projects to include the Gaslight Tinkerers. Keep your eyes peeled for them. They'll be out this summer. Anyway, here comes a new song from the EP. This is called, I want to dedicate this to my boy Pat and the Varlets. This is a song we wrote called Little Misdirection. Can you feel the summer sun and February starry nights? If you can do no wrong, how do you know when it's right? Tell me the difference between bound and free. What is your job? But what do you dare to dream? Thank you guys all for being here. Make some noise. Get loud, will ya? Master of her craft, and to the gift she is a slave. But poets and playwrights live forever in their graves. She'll see a world in a grain of sand, heaven in a wildflower, holds infinity in the palm of her hand, and eternity in an hour. On the road to hell, my good intention, no true measure of my love and affection, but it's a balloon, it's a reflection. Misdirection. I am not my flesh and my bones. I can't stay in, but I can't go. I am the bird, I am the stone. I am not my flesh and my bones. muscle moves his nights and his pawns to paint their colors red all over a well-kept lawn. But his castles and prisons one day fall in the sea. Gold and silver chains still look like chains to me. On the road to hell, my good intentions will bring me no salvation, no redemption. But that's the balloon, that's the reflection, your little misdirection. I am not my flesh and my bones. Can't stay here, but I can't go home. I am the bird, I am the stone. I am not my flesh and my bones. I am not, I am not, I am not. Clearing in the forest, I met a shepherd and his flock. His heart was bigger than his mountain, as solid as a rock. He wasn't poetry and amber, and the truth within the wine. And he said, boy, I'm here for a good time, not a long time by and by. I am not my flesh and my bones. I can't stay here, but I can't go home. The stone. I am not my flesh and my bones. I am not, you are not your flesh and your bones. You can't stay here, but you can't go home. You are the bird, you are the stone. You are not your flesh and your bones. Right around your dreams. I got a freight load full of sugar. Yeah, come help yourself to what you need. Kick back and put your feet up, child. This baby rides just like a dream. That window glass, it's gonna show you the America that you've never seen. Step inside, come take a ride. Come take a ride up on this train color. Yeah, 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 yeah. Both sides are young. ain't no reservations. I just got one thing on my mind. It's a ride beyond temptation, child. Anticipating every curve and every line. When you hear my whistle blowing, cutting bases, yeah. Cause you ain't never felt nothing like riding motherfucking up back up this way. Step inside, don't take a ride, don't take a ride upon this train called love. Enough to go around. I gotta get all of this love all over this here rock and roll resort town. Step inside, come take a ride, come take a ride up on this train called love. Chain of love, come and take me there and back again. I don't know if you guys ever caught, we're talking about some good music here. You guys ever caught the Hornets? Right? Me too, first time. I'm like sitting there, turns out Garrett over here is friends with these guys. I think we might have sucked them in. Where you at, fellas? Let's get in the mix. Yeah. And we're getting a little pressed for time, so we're gonna concentrate. It's gonna be a super concentrate right here. I don't know if anybody seen my man Force from the Alchemistics kicking around? Oh, what do you think, brother? You wanna hop in? Can we tag you in? Oh, fellas, you're the best for doing this. Everybody give it up one time for the Hornets. Go. just children once, without the worries of adults. And your attention made me act a fool, riding the bus back and forth from school. So hard to make an impression. Back then, sex was out of the question. I was thinking we could just hold hands, a kiss on the cheek, a hug at the dance. A young love, too deep to measure. We didn't know trouble, we were strangers to pressure. All I had to do was sit back and daydream about you sitting next to me. Yeah, I always had to send me out, pretending that was just my style. Secretly, I wanted you right there, so when the window came down, I get the setting in. Saw you a few days ago, looking like a grown woman. No, talk a little about the way back then. Was it just me? Well, we never again. You remind me of the kid I used to be. Looking back's kinda easy to see. Had a lot of better things to do. Looking up, thinking again. Love, like how we knew when we were young. It made your heart beat like a drum. Hands sweaty and numb, it's a drug. Every second and night, yeah, through the night and into the day. Find the truth in all the old cliches. What we even ever want to say is that everybody feels the same way. So I try to figure out where along the line, so preoccupied with my 9 to 5, they'll make you wanna work more and play less. If I really have to choose, it's no contest. Think I know what I want and what I need. I know it ain't a beamer of a Bentley. If you die with the most choice, you still die. Ain't the kind of legacy I'll leave behind. Done moving on up. East side, you can buy blues by the belt, you can get it by the case, delivered to your home. Not the kind of you can drink and love. We were young, and make your heart beat like a drum. Hands sweaty and numb, it's a drug. Take a second to night, yeah, through the night and into the day. Find the truth in all the old cliches. What we even ever want to say is everybody feels the same. Y'all, Hornets. Y'all give it up for the Hornets one time! Make some noise, y'all. How about a nice, raucous welcome from the Alchemistics, the mighty force, y'all.
Rock and roll resort. How y'all feeling out there? We got the late night vibe going on. My man Beau, Sasser, Garrett, Tony Lee. I'm gonna do it like this. Listen, imagine every dream squeezed inside a single moment. This is yours to enjoy. Make sure you soak it in. We independents like Mr. T and City Boy, city or festival. Bet I prove a crush the groove like Ricky Rubin. Who'da knew that we'd have made it here? Def Jam wouldn't make created a career. We're here to hustle, see the struggle through the drudgery. Time is not a luxury. Heavy second count, you see the batteries are limitless. Pivot shit the pinnacle. Cities used to criticize against the odds of found few. Build a rule, always prudent with believing. Why follow with your lead? Follow your powers never been easy. If you need me, I'll be there to carry cautious, highly conscious, while the conscious concerted effort to conquer. Tell my sponsors I'm highly addicted to the problems. Addiction's incident's problem is a technical jargon. Kind of jogging upon a track, relax, enjoy the fact that only open and acts. Stay tuned, there's more of you for the sequel. All I need is a mic and all you beautiful people. Make some noise with Tony Lee, y'all. Come on, so make some noise with Tony Lee, y'all. And the Hornets in the spot, y'all know how to rock. Y'all know how to rock.
Whatever happened to love? The kind of me but young. It may not be like a job. It's funny enough that it's a drug. Baby, second night, through the night and into the day. Find the truth in all the old cliches. But you never want to say, 'cause everybody feels the same way. For those of you now joining us, this is the Tony Lee Thomas Band. Thank you guys for listening to us tonight. I'm Tony over here. We were lucky enough to get the Hornets on the stage tonight. Y'all want to make some noise for the Hornets? Yeah. Sing it with me. She came down from Vermont. Y'all give it up one time for Jenny Porter. On the drums, we got my man. They call him Animal. I call him Chris Mattoon. Give it up for Chris one time. Over there on the keys, the mighty, mighty Beau Sasser, y'all. And on the bass, Garrett, Sawyer. Looking back on when I was a little nappy boy, and my only worry was for Christmas what will be my toy. Even though we sometimes would not get a thing, we'd be happy with the joy the day would bring. Sneaking out the back door to hang out windows who love friends of mine. I greeted at the back door with what I told you not to go outside. Well, Try your best to bring it water to your eye. Thinking it might stop her from one thing you're behind. Wish those days could come back once more. Why did those days end? Where have you go? And I wish those days could come back once more. Why did those days end? Where have you go? 'Cause I love them so. Hornets! On the keys, y'all. On the keys, y'all. One more time. Beau, Sasser, y'all give it up. Before we get out of your hair tonight, I just want to give a big, huge shout out of thanks and gratitude to Shannon Blackett, who has believed in my band for a long fucking time. I want to thank you for letting us play here tonight, brother. I want to thank you for making our album happen, brother. Thank you guys for listening. Stick around for Arclight, y'all. This is the Tony Lee Thomas Band.
So, I've actually known this guy for way more than 10 years of my life. And it actually, this guy inspires me in so many ways. This guy's got some serious talent. And I've been trying to expose him to Rock and Roll Resort fans for so many years. And he's like, dude, you've been giving me 10 a.m. slots. And this year I was like, dude, how about a 4 a.m. slot? He's like, 4 a.m.? Dude, I'd rather have a 10 a.m. slot. But the reality of it is that it's funny because so many people just don't believe that 4 a.m. is better than 10 a.m. I mean, what's the difference, really? It's 4 hours, 6 hours. So the funny thing about it is that it's like the reality of it is that Tony Thomas is a sick artist, and I think this guy has some serious talent behind him. And we actually just recorded a new EP. It's got Ellen Evans on it. It's got Beau Sasser on it. It's got Garrett Sawyer from the Alchemistics on it. It's an amazing album, and I'm so happy that all you guys actually experienced this because this is a pretty new project. But the reality of it is that you guys are here right now, and I'm so thankful that you guys are supporting the Rock and Roll Resort thing. I just keep asking this. How many guys have been here for the first time? Well, the way I see it is if half of you have experienced this for the first time, I would like to hope that half of you come back for the next time. Right? Okay. And I promise you, this will never be more intimate of an experience than what you're experiencing right now. So I love Rock and Roll Resort because I want to bring back these bands who've been like rocking their asses off like So Live for the past 15 years, and you still get to experience them like they were 20 years ago. And like all you and your best friends, like front row center, you know, it doesn't happen very often. You know, you see these bands, it's like 3,000 people. Well, at Rock and Roll Resort, it's nothing but 1,000 people. So thank you so much for supporting this audience. I can't express my appreciation enough. I'm so happy you guys get to experience Tony Thomas because I believe in this guy. He's an amazing musician. He had some amazing talent with him on board. I hope you... Wait. Did you guys enjoy Tony Lee Thomas? I should have asked that from the beginning. Because, I mean, I'm sorry. Do you guys enjoy Tony Lee Thomas? Well, if you enjoyed Tony Lee Thomas, the rest of the bands who you haven't heard on this bill, the reality of it is that every single band on this bill I picked because they're my friends. You know, it's not always easy to say that, but the reality of it is that's how it is. So this band, next band, Arclight, they've been making commercials for these super sick bands. If you like to get down and dance, if you want to dance right there, listen to these guys right now. Thank you so much for supporting the cause, guys. I hope to see you next time. We got nothing but awesomeness coming forward. I hope you guys spend Sunday night over. We have a lot of awesomeness coming forward. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.